So when I was 13, I had thyroid cancer, and I did what you do when you have thyroid cancer. I had a thyroidectomy, so 2 surgeries, 2 rounds of radiation, and I was put on Synthroid because that's the protocol. By the time I was in my 20s, I was a disaster, right? In every way. I was unable to regulate my thyroid, and it showed up as depression, anxiety, arthritis. My hair was falling out. So here I am at 26 years old, and I am the poster child for bipolarism, right? I am clubbing at night, crying at different hours, painting my kitchen at 4 o'clock in the morning, doing all the things. And now they're trying to diagnose me with these mental disorders. And I decided to go back to school because I need to figure this out, right? And my very first semester biology class, I'm going to take a class on my disease, which, by the way, at this point, I had not linked to my thyroid disorder at all. So I learned through these blogs, because there was no Facebook, no Wikipedia, none of that at the time, not to age myself, but that's where we were. And I learned through that there was all of these women experiencing the same symptoms, and they were on Synthroid. So one of the women on these blogs had shared her naturopath doctor, and he happened to live in Fort Lauderdale, which is where I was at the time. This was an endocrinologist turned naturopath. I had no idea what that meant at the time. I had zero idea. But I did go to him. He ordered a ton of blood work. My insurance did not cover this, so I had to pay out of pocket. After a couple of weeks of being on his protocol, which was natural thyroid, nature thyroid at the time, and supplements, I was a brand new person. I was no longer self-medicating. I was back in the gym. I was doing all the things, and I felt amazing. But it was more than that. He was taking the time to educate me that disease was born of deficiency. I never had a Synthroid deficiency, right? I had a magnesium deficiency, a zinc and iodine. There's like 13 supplements that are linked to thyroid issues. And so over the next several years, I learned about that. And later, when I saw these clinics popping up in California, I knew I had to do this. And for all those reasons, Core IV was born. I truly believe that when you come through something, no matter what it is, and not just me, anybody, that it is your job to now turn around and help others come through it. So enter Core IV.